So section 3 of lesson 5 is choking from the weak side, the undergrip side. Remember, we have an overgrip and we have an undergrip. The bottom always holds the top down. And this side is the strong side, and this side is the weak side. So if we fall to the weak side, how do we choke? Because the arm is stuck underneath. We need a method for choking. One of the things that happens also when we're choking is that as we set up the rear naked, we have a tendency, if the hands are perhaps not positioned correctly, to try and give ourselves a little help by taking the hand that goes behind the head and like pushing it into the choking arm. And the fact is that doesn't do anything except loosen the choke. It actually creates a little more space between me and him, and it makes the arms a little weaker because I'm putting my energy into pushing the head as opposed to locking the choke, and there's more potential for escape. So don't do this. And this is common when we fall to the weak side because sometimes the positioning is a little strange. So we're going to work through the weak side variation to show you how to set up the arms in the most efficient way possible. So here we are in the over-under grip, and this is the strong side, but we're falling to the weak side now. And you see what happens when we fall to the weak side is that the arm that's underneath is very stuck, very much stuck. So even if we were to try to hold the wrist like we did initially and lock it to his body and then choke from here, it's hard to rip the grip free. We need to unstick this arm first. So here we are over under, and instead of reaching right for the choke, I'm going to reach for the shoulder, and then using this hand to lift the shoulder, in combination with this hook to turn him a little bit this way, right? When those two go together, it's going to take him off the ground enough, look, that I can take the hand out, okay? So let's go back. Overgrip, undergrip, strong side, weak side. Fall to the weak side, and the arm is stuck. Hold the shoulder and use the hook in combination with the shoulder lift to get the arm free. And now look, I want to hand off the choke to my now freed undergrip arm. And how do I do that? I just go underneath my other arm as I remove it. And look, here I am. Now the previous overgrip becomes the locking arm because this has become the choking arm. Many times, because of the angle, the chin won't be lined up. Look at the distance, right? Good 6 inches or so. So I need to take the fist and use it to push the chin down to get it closer to the crook of the elbow, the point of the elbow. And now everything's the same. I hold the bicep and I lock it and I go behind the head and I put my head on the same side as the junction. I take a moment to relax and then I row. There we go. So the finish is the same. The setup is a little different. Look what happens. Once I rip this free, because I've held the shoulder and moved him, and used the hook here to move him, right? Once I rip this free, I'm going to hand off the choke to the new choking arm. So I slide in underneath, and as I extract this one, look, his chin falls right into place. Then I can use the fist to push, lock everything up as usual, and finish. All right? One good tip to think about is that whenever we are choking from the back mount, we want to choke with the bottom arm. So because we can't choke with the bottom arm because it's stuck, that's why we're switching it out and doing this handoff, right? This would be the choking arm, but we fell the wrong way. I'm stuck, shoulder, hook, lift up and free myself. Now hand off the choke. Use this now, the new locking arm, to line up the chin if I have to. Bicep, lock, hand low behind the head on the same side, and row. Okay, make sense? Let's give it a shot.